Hi, I'm Andy. Welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. Today I'm bringing you my October update for the Deck of Panning Project Pan. This is a project that was created by Emily over at Emily and Max. I will have her linked in the description box below, as well as a link to the Google Sheets that tells you anything you need to know about this project. It is a panning game. It's played with a deck of cards and a game board. You probably already know that. I feel like I have to say it though. I feel like I have to tell you guys. Also, there's a football game because it's Friday night. There's a football game going on at the high school, which is, I live right behind the high school. So, sure, you'll hear that. It's fine. Some marching band, some fight songs. You know, it'll just be background music, whatever. Back in July, clear back in July, I drew the Jack of Clubs, which was a powder product. And I brought in the Cabana Boy by the Balm. This is what it looks like. It's a very pretty, cool, neutral-ish blush. Very old in my collection. Very old. That is what it looks like. It has a little bit of shine to it. It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. I brought that in for 20 uses. I had used it up until the last update. I had used it 11 times. Since the last update, I've used it 2 more times for a total of 13 uses. So I have 7 more uses to go, and then that can roll out. Completely fine. I do enjoy that blush. I've said this so many times in my videos. I shouldn't say it, but I've been doing a lot of warm neutral looks, and so this hasn't really come into play much. Next up in August, I drew the Three of Hearts, and at that time, it was this time last year, so I had to bring in a product that I had bought a year ago from that date. Not the exact date, but month, whatever. And I brought in the MAC lipstick in the shade Blankety. I had bought that in 2023, August 2023, at the 21 Days of Beauty. This is what it looks like. It is gorge. I love it. Warm neutral. It's actually, it depends on what you're wearing it with. I have seen it shift a little cool, but I wore it with my warm neutral looks. So I brought this in for 20 uses. Up to the last update, I had used it 15 times. And I have used it 5 more times this past month for a total of 20 uses. This is rolling out. Yes. First rollout. Next up from August, for the Three of Diamonds, it was In It for the Long Haul. You guys, I brought in this girl. I brought in the BPerfect with Stacey Marie Carnival for the Antidaote palette. It's a big name for a big palette. This is what it looks like. You guys, I brought this in for No Pan Left Behind because I'm a rebel like that. And I'm doing really good. I gave myself all of fall, In It for the Long Haul. I gave myself all of fall to do it. I will put a graphic up here of the progress that I have made. I believe that I have finished this whole side. I just have the greens left, which I already knew I would do that. But yeah, you can see up here my progress that I have made. I still have like 2 months. So, you know, I'm okay with that. So obviously that is not rolling out. Next up in August, I drew the Six of Spades. At the time, that was indie, so I was to bring in an indie brand product. I brought in the Give Me Glow single in the shade Starburst. You guys, this is so pretty. Coincidentally, I just rolled in another shadow into my Love Your Eyeshadows that looks very similar to this. It's not as good a quality as this. It doesn't have the flippy flip to it that this does, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I had a 10 use goal on this, and up to the last update, I had used it 8 times. So I only had 2 more uses to go. I did that. I used it 2 more times since the last update for a total of 10 uses, and it is rolling out. Hooray, another rollout. Next up, also in August, the Seven of Spades. That was for the prompt affordable. So I brought in the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Blush Stick in the shade Floral Majesty. That is what it looks like. I will swatch it for you. Very, very pretty cream blush. Worked amazingly with my warm neutral looks. I had a 20 use goal on this, and as of the last update, I had used it 6 times. Since the last update, I have used it 14 times. So this is also rolling out. Yay! So excited. You guys, so excited. Last month I drew 2 cards. The first one was the 7 of Spades, and that was a splurge item. I brought in the Devinah single shadow in the shade Fairy Fire. This is stunning. It is so pretty. So pretty. I had a 5 use goal on this. Now I have only used it once since the last update, so I still have 4 more uses to go, but I'm swatching it for you. That is what it looks like down here. Let me swatch it on my palm because it is freaking stunning. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So pretty. So yeah, I have 4 more uses on that. And then finally, last month, I drew the 9 of Hearts, and that was duo or multi-chrome. So I brought in another Devinah shadow. This one is in the shade Asteria, and this, you can't see it, but it also has a purple flip to it. And I also put a 5 use goal on it. I have used it 5 times since the last update. That is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that shift. That worked absolutely beautifully with my warm neutral looks. So yeah, I was able to get all 5 uses out of that. I loved every look that I used that with. The last use I got, I actually filmed a short, and I will have that linked below. I don't know if I can you do shorts in the cards? If not, I will link it down below anyway, and you can go check that out if you'd like. I'm pretty proud of that look. I thought it was amazing. You guys, we have 4 rollouts. Super excited. Time to draw some cards. I am going to find the Joker. You do not want the Joker. It stands for Are You Joking Me? And it's something you don't want to pan. And I think that's the extra Joker, because this is the Joker that I've had in this year, I think. I can never remember, you guys. But as I shuffle the cards, I'm going to bring up the game board, put it up on the screen for just a minute, and we're going to look at it together because I have not actually looked at it yet. See what things we have. Brand you own the most of. That's eyeshadow. I really don't want to bring in any more eyeshadow, but you know me, I probably will. Change suit, vacation travel, influencer, collab, or brand. Let's see. We have nostalgic, concealer, blush. I really don't want foundation. I shouldn't say what I don't want. Those are usually what I'm getting. Out of control category. I've done that before. Pop culture. That's fun. One more shuffle. Cutting the deck. I'm going to pull 4 straight from the top. Because I like to live dangerously, evidently. 5 of clubs. 9 of clubs. King of hearts. I don't think I like that. I don't remember. I don't think I like a red king. We'll see. 3 of hearts. Clubs and hearts. Okay, you guys, I'm going to see what those mean. I'm going to pick my products. I'll come back. We'll discuss. Don't go anywhere. We are back. I picked my 4 products. I'm pretty happy with what I picked, what I chose. Let's start with the first card that I drew, which was the 5 of clubs, and that was a matte product. So I brought in the Wet n Wild. This is the Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. that is what it looks like. It is a really nice product. I do recommend this. I like it a lot as a finishing powder. I use any powder as a finishing powder. I know that there's supposedly a difference. I use them interchangeably. I probably wouldn't use this as a setting powder, but I would use a setting powder as a finishing powder. Does that make sense? So I'm going to use this 15 times. I had that in my Project 3 uses, which I have not updated in a couple of months because we've all been busy. The people that do that with me, we've all been super freaking busy. So that will be coming back at some point. Maybe. I don't know. The next up was the 9 of clubs, and that is wild card. So I got to pick any space on the game board that I wanted. So I picked mini or sample because I needed a freebie. So I'm bringing in the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. A few months ago, I finished a full size of this. I really love this product. I know not everybody does. I love this product. So I was looking through my minis over here, my deluxe samples, and I found this, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is getting used. So I believe it's still sealed. It is. It's still sealed. So I'm going to finish this product. Shouldn't take long. Shouldn't take long at all. King of Hearts. I knew I didn't like that. I knew I didn't like that space on the game board. A red king is hit a pan. It's always hit a pan. And I just, when I saw the red king, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't like that. So I have to hit a pan. So I am bringing in the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek. This is a highlighter in the shade Felicity. It is so pretty. You guys, it's so pretty. But you can see there's quite a dip in there. I used this to underpaint. I was using Flexitarian, and I hit pan in that. I'm pretty sure in this project. That is what it looks like. But I use it to underpaint underneath my foundation just to give a little bit of a glow. And so I'm going to hit pan on this. We'll see how long it takes. I don't think it's going to take like months and months and months, but I'm thinking it's probably going to take at least 10 uses, but we'll see. Because when I use it, I do this. So we'll see how long that takes. And then the final card we brought in was the 3 of Hearts, and that was Wish You'd Returned. I was hoping I wouldn't get that because I do return my products. I do. And if it's past the return date and I don't like it, I declutter it. But there is something that I wish I had returned that I did not. And that's because the return window had already passed when I finally opened it to use it. And that is the Flower Beauty, what is it called? Get Real concealer. And this is in the shade Vanilla. And you guys, I'm not a fan. It's okay. I will use it to brighten the inner areas of my face, my nose, you know, through my cheeks, my chin, my forehead. I hate it under my eyes. It creases. It makes them look very dry. You know, I have crinkly under eyes anyway, and I don't like it. No me gusta. So I'm going to use this 10 times. Yeah, I'm going to use it 10 times. I thought about finishing it. I'm like, no, because it's pretty full. You know, it's a concealer, but it's pretty full. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use it 10 times. What I'll probably do is use this as a mixer going forward in stuff that's too dark, because I do have a couple of foundations that are too dark. So I will probably use this as a mixer going forward. I have multiple shades over here that I have to use in this to fulfill my No Pan Left Behind. Again, not in any hurry. It is in it for the long haul. No problem, you guys, no problem. I have 4 uses to go on the Fairy Fire. I've only used it once. It's in it for 5. So I have 4 uses to go on that. You guys, let me swatch it again just because. Guys, it's so pretty. Oh my god. I hadn't got my 5 uses. You guys, I don't know. It's so pretty because I was concentrating on the Asteria. I think that's how you pronounce it, Asteria. Let me know in the comments below if you're doing this project, what you got this month, if you're happy, if you're not so happy, like my head of pan. Not terrible, but not, it wasn't the Joker. So yay for that. But you guys, hitting a pan, that can sometimes take a minute. Before you go, I would love it if you would hit the like button below that tells YouTube that you like me, and they'll put me in front of more people. Also, if you like this content, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, join my YouTube family. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until next time, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.